Ever heard someone say you need steak to get serious muscle? That myth is about to crumble. The truth is, when you pair the right plant proteins, you can hit the same, even higher, quality scores that animal sources boast. Think of protein quality as a puzzle. Each piece essential amino acids must fit perfectly. Legumes are rich in lysine, while grains supply methionine. Combine them and you create a complete profile just like whey. Studies show that vegans who consume about 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram daily, sourced from beans, lentils, quinoa, and soy, gain lean mass just as efficiently as meat eaters in controlled trials. The key takeaway: focus on variety and timing. Mix a bean based lunch with a grain rich dinner and sprinkle in a soy derived shake post workout to hit that anabolic window. Master this combo and your muscles 1T know the difference. Ready to see which ones top the list? Up next, we'll dive into the 10 powerhouse plants that deliver those exact protein punches. Imagine your muscles shouting grow each time you finish a vegan meal. That's chemistry in action. When you bite into lentil-rich quinoa, your blood surges with essential amino acids, the bricks that trigger muscle protein synthesis, or MP. Leucine, the foreman among them, is plentiful in soy, peas, and other plant proteins, and it flips the Moore switch, the master controller that tells cells to build new fibers. At the same time, insulin released from the carbs that accompany legumes lubricates the process, boosting nutrient uptake and amplifying the Moore signal. Studies show a 30-gram serving of pea protein can spark MPs almost as powerfully as the same amount of whey, especially when paired with a modest carb dose. The practical recipe is simple. Load up on a complete plant protein, add a splash of fruit or whole grain, and hit your post-workout window within 30 minutes. Up next, we'll count down the 10 plant powerhouses that hit every mark and keep your gains soaring. Imagine popping a handful of green gems that satisfy your cravings and load your muscles with 17 grams of protein. Welcome to edamame. This tiny soybean supplies a complete amino acid profile, giving your body the building blocks to repair and grow muscle just like many animal sources. 1 cup of steamed, shelled edamame about the size of a tennis ball provides those 17 grams of protein plus fiber, iron, and heart-healthy omega-3s for under 200 calories. In practice, toss a cup into a mixed green bowl, add a pinch of sea salt and a splash of soy sauce for a quick post-workout salad, or microwave it and eat straight from the pod for an instant snack. You can also blend the beans with lemon, garlic, and a bit of tahini to make a creamy dip that spreads over whole grain toast for a protein-rich breakfast. Stay tuned, because the next plant powerhouse brings a crunchy, nutty punch that will keep your gains soaring. Imagine scooping a cup of humble lentils and instantly loading your muscles with 18 grams of protein, plus iron, that supercharges oxygen delivery. That is why lentils earn the nickname Budget Bulk Builder in every serious vegan-esque pantry. 1 cup of cooked lentils not only hits the protein target, it also supplies a third of daily iron, a mineral that carries oxygen to every fiber of your workout-scarred cells. The science backs it up. Lentils contain all essential amino acids for muscle repair, and their iron becomes more bioavailable when paired with lemon juice or bell peppers. The best part? A pound of dried lentils costs less than a fast food combo, yet yields 10 servings of protein-packed power. Toss them into soups, mash into patties, or blend into a post-gym shake and watch recovery skyrocket. Up next, we'll uncover how a tiny seed called quinoa can outperform even whey for lean gains. Stay tuned. Imagine a grain that delivers every essential amino acid your muscles crave. Yes, quinoa, the powerhouse that turns a humble pot into a complete protein factory. Its balanced profile supplies roughly 8 grams of protein per cup, and unlike most plants, it packs all 9 amino acids in the right proportions, making it a true complete protein. Research shows quinoa's lysine, methionine, and tryptophan levels mirror dairy, while its digestibility nears 90%, so your body actually uses what you eat. To turn theory into muscle fuel, toss 1 cup rinsed quinoa into a pot with 2 cups water. Add a pinch of salt and bring to a boil. When bubbles soften, stir in black beans for extra leucine, chopped spinach for iron, and a splash of lemon juice to boost absorption. Cover and simmer 10 minutes. Then fluff and dig in. That single bowl fuels recovery and growth, and next we'll see how a legume like lentils can outperform meat on protein efficiency. Imagine scooping a creamy, protein-packed dip in under 5 minutes, no blender, no fuss, just pure plant power. That's the magic of chickpeas, the little legumes that pack a punch of 15 grams of protein per cup while delivering a fiber boost that keeps digestion humming and cravings at bay. Scientists tell us that the soluble fiber in chickpeas slows glucose spikes, meaning your muscles stay fed longer after a workout, and the naturally occurring amino acids give your body the building blocks it craves. Here rests the proof in your kitchen. Grab a can of chickpeas, rinse them, then mash with a splash of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, a clove of garlic, and a pinch of salt. Stir in 2 tablespoons of Greek-style vegan yogurt for extra protein, and you've got a silky hummus that's ready to slather on toast. Swirl into a bowl of quinoa, or dip fresh veggies for a snack that fuels your next rep. The takeaway: one quick bowl turns a simple snack into a muscle-building mini meal, and you'll never look at a bean the same way again. Up next, we'll dive into the next powerhouse, lentils, and how a single serving can punch in another 18 grams of protein while keeping your heart happy. Stay tuned. Imagine boosting your daily protein by 10 grams with nothing more than a handful of tiny, nutty seeds. That's the magic of hemp seeds, the unsung superhero of the vegan pantry. Each 2 tablespoon scoop packs roughly 10 grams of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles crave, and it does so while delivering a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids that calm inflammation and support joint health. Science backs it up. Studies show that the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio in hemp is near optimal, helping the body repair micro-tears after a heavy lift more efficiently than many plant sources alone. The best part? You don't need a recipe overhaul, just sprinkle a generous spoonful over a morning oatmeal, toss it into a post-workout smoothie, or stir it into a salad for a creamy crunch. That simple habit can shave minutes off recovery and keep your calorie count steady. Up next, we'll unlock another compact protein powerhouse that's perfect for on-the-go athletes. Imagine biting into a piece of meat made from wheat and discovering it packs the same protein punch as a chicken breast. That's seitan, the wheat-based meat vegans love for building serious muscle. In just 3 ounces, you get about 25 grams of protein, and because its gluten fibers are stretched and boiled, the texture mimics the chew of steak without any animal. In our stir fry, we slice the seitan into strips, sear them in a hot wok until golden, then toss in broccoli, bell pepper, and a splash of tamarind ginger sauce. The heat locks in the protein, while the veggies add antioxidants and fiber. The result is a smoky, tender dish that delivers a steady amino acid stream, perfect for post-workout recovery. Pro tip: press the seitan before cooking to remove excess moisture, then marinate it for 15 minutes for maximum flavor. Up next, we'll reveal the plant powerhouse that sneaks more protein per cup than most legumes, and it's surprisingly simple to add to any bowl. Imagine a tiny emerald green powder that can turn a spoonful into a protein-packed punch. That's spirulina, the blue-green superfood that vegans swear by. 1 tablespoon delivers roughly 4 grams of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids our bodies can't make on their own. But the story doesn't stop at muscle building. Spirulina is also a natural antioxidant powerhouse, brimming with phycocyanin, beta-carotene, and vitamin E, which work together to neutralize free radicals and soothe post-workout inflammation. Scientists have measured its protein digestibility at over 80%, comparable to dairy, and clinical trials show regular consumption can boost nitrogen balance, a key marker of muscle repair. So, if you blend a spoonful into your morning smoothie, you're not just adding calorie, loading a compact, plant-based protein boost that also shields your cells from oxidative stress. Next up, we'll dive into another muscle-friendly contender that brings the crunch and the calcium, perfect for those looking to fortify their bones while they bulk up in power. What if I told you the secret to supercharging your vegan protein is just 2 foods on your plate? When you pair a legume with a grain, you unlock a shortcut that lifts the muscle-building amino acid leucine by roughly 30% and makes protein easier for your gut to absorb. Scientists have measured that a combo of cooked lentils and quinoa spikes leucine from 1.2 grams to 1.6 grams per serving, and the grainiest starch triggers a modest insulin lift that shuttles those amino acids straight into your muscle cells. To put it into practice, scoop a cup of hot lentils, stir in a half cup of fluffy quinoa, drizzle olive oil, and finish with a squeeze of fresh lemon. This acid helps release the minerals that aid absorption. Eat this power pair within 30 minutes of your workout.